of an 11-year-old. Why the up closes? Like, why? Why did we need to see her ass as she walked up the stairs? Why? No, 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 no. According to IMDb, this is what is in the movie. Lengthy and excessive close-up shots of breasts, bums, and spread crotches of scantily clad 11-year-olds during numerous sexual dance routines. A pair of tight leather pants on an 11-year-old girl are forcefully pulled down while the camera focuses on her panty-exposed bum. During one of the many highly sexualized and erotic dance scenes that purposely exploit and objectify numerous scantily clad underage girls, one of the female child dancers lifts up her crop top to fully display her bare breasts. That was a child? Oh my god, I remember seeing that. I thought that was an adult. Oh my god. I saw a titty. Not a child titty. It was an adult titty. Look at some of these takes about this movie. Are you ready for this? Cuties, Netflix's review. A provocative power keg for an age terrified of child sexuality. Forget the moral panic. Netflix's controversial French import is disturbing and risque, because that's exactly what it aims to be. Thanks to a major marketing mistake, the award-winning French movie Cuties was accused of sexualizing young girls. Did I imagine what my eyes hath seen? Now, one of the reasons I felt like I needed to talk about this, besides the fact that it's just disgusting and needs to be called out, and besides the fact that thousands and thousands of you wouldn't leave me the f*** alone about it, is this narrative that it's only the right wing mad about this. Cuties, the extraordinary Netflix debut that became the target of a right-wing campaign. Cuties, which has angered scandal mongers on the right, is a story of a girl's outrage at and defiance of a patriarchal order. Hey, that's cool. That's great. We didn't need this, though. We didn't need it! Incidentally, I'm a critic who highly recommends Netflix Cuties. The controversy surrounding it seems to be propaganda fueled by QAnon types and anti-Semites. Audiences hate it because there's a moral panic right-wing campaign targeting it, fueled in part by racism and sexism directed at a black woman filmmaker. Wrong. Leftists like Shoe on Head and Vosh are critical of the film. Shoe on Head is a notorious alt-right asshole. Also, you just tagged 2 aggressive, horrible accounts. Please delete that tweet. You're putting people on the thread at risk. Every left-winger I know was disgusted by this. Every single person I know, from all corners of the political spectrum, were disgusted by this. Like, it was literally a meme for a few days that everybody agreed on this one topic. I apologize to, lib rights. I can't find the original, meme that was going around. I can only find this version. But just imagine the original one, everybody was saying, what the fuck is wrong with Netflix? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, lib right friends, I'm sorry. For a few seconds, the internet stood still, and there was like this unspoken solidarity. But no, as always, here comes the journo class, right on cue, the blue check bourgeoisie, to tell us that everyone who has a problem with this is right-wing. Apparently the outrage started on Reddit, and then a bunch of bigger right-wing voices picked it up and started talking about it, and I guess that's where this narrative is coming from, which is, like, good and cool. I'm glad that they're talking about this. Maybe one day we could talk about the child marriage laws that... Oh my god, cars passing. Where are you going? Why do you gotta go somewhere? Why are you driving? Where do you have to be? But anyway, can we please not give the concept of being against pedophilia to the right wing, or any wing for that matter. It's really gross how this is very obviously being forced into some, like, political partisan issue. Imagine writing this. Imagine writing this and thinking this is an own. It's not an own. Like, hey, are you against, like, child exploitation? Guess you're right wing. Oh my god. Cars. The world has progressed past the need for cars. Return to monkey. Like I've said, I see a lot of blue check marks defending this and like journos defending this, and I don't know if they're being paid or if this is just another case of what I've called in the past compulsive contrarianism. Like, the right is mad about this, therefore we, the left, need to defend this. Ah! I promise you, we don't gotta do this. We don't gotta defend the pedo movie just because some right-wing e-celebs are mad about it. I don't understand why it's such a hard oh, sorry, I'm like twisting my goddamn arm around. Have you guys ever seen, hold on, Detour? ADHD medication is not working. So Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard tweeted something against this movie. And Jezebel just now, as I am- oh, this is fake, by the way. Sorry. Jezebel, our lovely Jezebel, just came out with this article. It would appear that Tulsi Gabbard is peddling QAnon-approved conspiracy theories on Maine. So Tulsi said, Netflix child cuties will certainly whet the appetite of pedophiles and help fuel the child sex trafficking trade. Netflix, you are now complicit. She's spittin', though. So, child trafficking is not a QAnon conspiracy, and Cuties is absolutely, like, softcore, if not just straight up child. I reached out to her office for confirmation, but unfortunately did not hear back. Hopefully she doesn't accuse another up-and-coming female director. Oh, shit. That's the route we're going. See, that's where they're gonna take it. They're gonna be like, oh, how dare you criticize this female director of color. Amazing. Amazing. Literally, the author, like a paragraph down from that says, I have not yet seen Cuties. Then shut the f- So as I'm editing, a new article just dropped. The creepy conservative fixation on Netflix's Cuties explained. It ties in neatly with the terror of Black and especially African sexuality that lurks just beneath the moral panic around Cuties. So much is centered around the sight of the girls in Amy's mixed-race dance group twerking, emulating a style of dance linked to the African diaspora and then picked up by white artists like Miley Cyrus. Yeah, okay, we're all just racist conservatives. That's who's mad about this. Shut the f*** up, CIA PSYOP. There was also a YouTuber who reviewed the movie, and at first I thought he was joking. I thought this was sarcasm. Apparently it's not. This film does try to make you sexually aroused by 11-year-olds. And I'll say it's not bad at it. That's the whole point of the movie, is that you're supposed to be sitting there thinking, look at the blonde one. You're supposed to be sitting there holding these two thoughts in your head, and one that these are kids, and the other that they're hot. I'm done. I'm done with the human race. I'm done with the human race. F*** the first fish that crawled out of the water! But really, this person's review just kind of exposes, like, why this is so bad. Why I and, like, many other people have a problem with this movie. No matter the intention, it's still sexualizing kids. And that's bad. One of the girls in this movie, her parents are too busy to pay attention to her. And that's like the biggest thing here. Pay attention to what the fuck your kids are doing. This happens every day on like TikTok, YouTube, like everywhere, all over the internet. Just unsupervised kids. Like when I was younger, I would dress up like Britney Spears and I would put my little snake plushie around my neck and dance to Slave for You. Bitch, I didn't know what the fuck any of that meant or what I was doing. The difference is my parents would never ever let me put something like that on the internet. Not like we had internet. This was during the before times.